Hey everybody, Justin here. Thank you for checking out this video. In this video, I'm just continuing the question series, question 7 about the Galton board. And this is a Galton board that you can check out at Four Pines, and I got some links below. And this is their version of the Galton board with the Pascal's triangle. And the question is, why is this always symmetric? Is that realistic, or can you just talk about that? So this is symmetric because of kind of by design, these balls will fall through here, and they basically have a probability of approximately 50% of going left or going right. So that's by design that it'll come out symmetric. But I think the person asking the question was kind of getting at, is that realistic for real life and so forth. So there are a lot of things in real life that are symmetric. If you do kind of almost any average, it tends to be symmetric, heights, weights, and so forth. But there are definitely some that aren't. In fact, you can have a, income. Sometimes sizes of things aren't symmetric. You make a graph. But this Galton board it's literally designed to show a binomial or normal distribution with a probability of approximately 0.5 going to each side. So what you can do, just think about this thought experiment. Instead of having the ball go left or right with probability 0.5, imagine if you could somehow tilt those the pins, or that you can tilt where the ball lands to be, increase the probability of going to the right, or decrease it, increase it going to the left. And this would be all sorts of skew going into it. So that could be something that could be done, if you make your own Galton board, or, try to make it so you can tilt these pins, and you would effectively change the probability of the binomial distribution and change how things look. You can shift it. I have a pencil, and just put a pencil underneath the side. Now this is not going to might not even be visible, because it's just elevating it, so it's basically like this. Now this is just a small elevation there, so you might not see any big difference. But it's shifted just a tiny little bit. Now if we put something larger underneath there, and here I just have a poetry book that I like, prehistoric and digital poetry. Now this will be, you can probably tell, a little bit more of a shift. And let's see how that looks. So you can see that it has a visible shifting of the curve to the left. Now it's still not super skewed, but you could imagine tipping this more and more, and it would definitely get more skewed. But the way to really get skew is to change the probability of going left or right on these pins that it's falling on. So I mentioned that, there are a lot of symmetric things in real life, approximately symmetric, and there are a lot of things that are skewed. The Galton board is almost by definition, a demonstrating of kind of fundamental binomial with a probability of 50% left or right, which takes us to this nice normal distribution, this normal curve. So, okay, so I thought that was a good question. There are lots of things in life that are skewed. Sometimes you can work with them directly. Sometimes you can do some type of transformation and turn it into something that's symmetric. But there are also a lot of things that are symmetric, or I should say approximately symmetric. So, okay, that's all I had. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.